In today's society, mobile phones have become more than just a means of communication. They are like a treasure trove of our secrets, holding more information about us than even our closest friends and family. Imagine if someone's mobile fell into the wrong hands. It would reveal half of their life. Let me share a fascinating story that highlights the importance of protecting our digital privacy. It starts with a Swiss lady named Nina Berger, living in Switzerland. She crossed paths with 33 years old Gurpreet Singh, resident of Delhi, India, a boy who dealt in precious stones. They fell in love, but their story took an unexpected turn. The police got involved, but they made a crucial mistake. They had Nina's mobile in their possession, but they didn't open it. As a result, they only knew half of the story. This incident shows how much information is stored on our mobile phones and the potential consequences if it falls into the wrong hands. Our mobile phones hold our personal messages, photos, emails, and even financial information. They have become an integral part of our lives, making it essential to protect our digital privacy. So how can we protect ourselves? It starts with setting strong passwords and using biometric authentication. We should also be cautious about the apps we download and the permissions we grant them. By being mindful of our digital footprint, we can safeguard our secrets from prying eyes. Let's remember the story of Nina Berger and Gurpreet Singh as a reminder of the importance of protecting our digital privacy. So, Gurpreet and Nina met on a dating app in 2021 while he was traveling to Zurich, Switzerland, to meet his relatives. Nina was an innocent girl. She also met him many times. They together wandered Switzerland many times. Then she came to India, as she loved Gurpreet too. Gurpreet even wanted to marry him, but Nina wasn't ready to getting married. Singh soon started pressuring Berger into marrying him and proposed to her 5-6 times. She rejected his proposal, citing multiple reasons. Even as they continued dating, these were the hidden motives that drove him. Feeling dejected, he started suspecting Nina Berger of having an affair. Later, Gurpreet used to visit Berger in Switzerland and had suspected her of being in a relationship with another man. Police sources had earlier said he then planned to murder Berger and invited her to India. It was a trap, a web of psychological manipulation that would lead to tragedy. On 11th October, Nina Berger arrived Delhi, India, expecting a week of bliss. However, fate had a different plan. But the day she had to return, on 18th, he suffocated Nina to death and killed her in the car on the roadside in West Delhi. In the cage of danger, Nina's hands, legs, and mouth were tied at that time, and the accused drove pleasure from seeing her in pain. The accused laughed at her as she desperately tried to free herself, the sources said, adding that she struggled for life for about 30 minutes before dying. Her eyes protruded, and the accused laughed, seeing her misery, they said. This is how the love affair took a dark turn, leading to a shocking act of violence. Chilling details of how Swiss woman was murdered in Delhi. Nina Berger's body was found half covered in a plastic garbage bag. New Delhi. Chilling details have emerged in connection to the Swiss woman's murder, whose body was found wrapped in a garbage bag in Delhi earlier this month. Nina Berger was suffocated to death using a plastic bag in a car and not strangled, said sources citing the Post. Mortem report, her hands, legs, and mouth were tied at that time, and the accused drove pleasure from seeing her in pain, they said. The accused laughed at her as she desperately tried to free herself, the sources said, adding that she struggled for life for about 30 minutes before dying. Her eyes protruded and the accused laughed, seeing her misery. They said Gurpreet then dumped her body in the seat adjacent to the driver's seat and used black sunshades on the car windows, the same that was on the windscreen. The next day, Gurpreet went to check on the scene, but the fear of being caught consumed him. Desperate to hide the evidence, he drove the car to a nearby government school in Tilak Nagar on October 20. The discovery of the body and the subsequent police investigation brought the truth to light. SecTV footage revealed the car used to discard the body, leading the authorities to its owner. Cops reportedly traced Gurpreet after getting the vehicle's registration number with the help of the CCTV footage. They arrested an accused named Gurpreet Singh. Also, the woman's body was found half-covered in a black disposal bag near a government school. He had befriended the woman in Switzerland and wanted to extort money from her, sources said. Gurpreet, the mastermind behind the murder, confessed, stating, "I killed her because she didn't want to marry me." Peering behind closed doors, we witnessed the tragic consequences of a murderous love affair. The hidden motives, psychological manipulation, and calculated cover-up paint a chilling portrait of a relationship gone horribly wrong. After the crime, Gurpreet was apprehended by the police and subjected to intense interrogation. The case seemed closed as he was sent to jail for judicial reasons. The Delhi police are probing the source of several crores of rupees discovered in the account of the man accused of killing a Swiss woman in Delhi. According to sources, after Rs 2 crore was found during raids at the house of the accused, Gurpreet Singh, his bank accounts were investigated and several crores were found. Meanwhile, investigators, while trying to look for murder evidence, raided Singh's house and found Rs 2 crore cash, which the accused could offer no explanation for, they said. Further checking of bank accounts and assets revealed several more crores. "We are shocked since we don't know the sources, but since it is in nationalized bank accounts, it can't be all black money. It could be his family's money," said an officer. Meanwhile, police said they are yet to receive information from the Ministry of External Affairs and the Swiss embassy about Berger's family. It looks like they haven't been able to trace the woman's family. "We only have a few details based on Singh's interrogation and her documents. However, there were still unanswered questions, but they discovered the girl's passport and visa, shedding new light on the investigation. Surprisingly, there was no post-mortem conducted before their arrival. Through the Swiss embassy, the Delhi police arranged for a post-mortem examination at Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Hospital. The shocking findings revealed a gruesome detail. The girl had a plastic polythene bag placed over her face, suffocating her. A chain was then used to strangle her to death, with the post-mortem report confirming the cause of death. The accused was promptly jailed. The police believed the story had reached its conclusion. However, there was still the question of who would follow the case in the future. Days turned into weeks, and the police struggled to unlock the device, highlighting the challenges law enforcement faces in the age of advanced encryption. In today's technology era where cybercrime is rampant, it's alarming that a single mobile phone proved so difficult to unlock. This raises concerns about the security measures implemented by manufacturers and the potential for criminals to exploit encrypted devices. We interviewed experts in the field to gain insights into the implications of encrypted devices. The battle between privacy and security is a complex one, said Dr. Smith, a cybersecurity specialist. While encryption protects our personal information, it can also hinder law enforcement's efforts to investigate crimes. Among the 2,500 WhatsApp messages, they discovered a shocking twist. Gurpreet's father is also involved in the conspiracy. During the raid, the police found a staggering 2.5 crore rupees in cash at Gurpreet's house. This money from their gemstone business raised suspicions about the extent of their involvement. Now the focus shifts to Gurpreet's father. What role does he play in Niana's murder case? The investigation takes an unexpected turn. Find out more about the shocking revelations and the unfolding story of Gurpreet and his father. The Delhi police are probing the source of several crores of rupees discovered in the account of the man accused of killing a Swiss woman in Delhi. According to sources, after Rs 2 crore was found during raids at the house of the accused Gurpreet Singh, his bank accounts were investigated and several crores were found. Investigator: We discovered that Gurpreet's father had befriended the family of Nina Berger, who lived near their relatives in Switzerland. Their friendship seemed to involve both personal and business matters. Apart from this, a source close to the investigation said, "We have found multiple photos of Singh with different women and girls. There are videos as well. We also found chats between him and these women girls. We suspect he was involved in human trafficking in and around Delhi."